Go Instagram live in the streets. Used to hop in off block, was designer. Jeez. Alright, recharged and ready to go. So this is part 2 of the challenge. Now, currently, we are doing pretty well. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions in the green. I did break above the 5 position rule, so I made some changes. Now, if we look at our activity, there are some positions which I have now gone ahead and closed, right? The reason why I went ahead and closed these positions, not this one actually hit stop loss. This one is because these were a little bit older tokens, and you can see the holder count starting to die off, and the volume as well was lowering as well. So I decided to cut a few of these positions. Now I didn't have to. For example, AI Village is still pretty good, and it could push. I'm gonna do one soul in AI Village. I'll change my mind for this one. Okay, we'll put a stop loss below here. Okay. And Unipix I closed as well because the narrative's gone. We made 95 bucks on this one. So we actually made 74%. Now again, once I start finally increasing these positions, this will be 900 bucks. We're getting interesting, right? And yeah, I closed those ones simply because of where they are at, right? And we can't have, the rule is here, we don't want to have more than 5 positions open at a time, right? So that's why I had to narrow them down and close them, okay? Because if they go south, then we will end up in a slight loss. We're in a nice profit for the day so far. So let's see how the evening session goes on. I'm really liking this strategy so far. And if you just tuned in, we are doing the Fibonacci challenge. If you want to claim your Fibonacci guide, you can get a Fib guide, links in the description, top link underneath this video. Now I did see this krill has migrated. So krill is my next target to get. Looking to get it around the 50k range if we do. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Let's get some music on as well. GM, bro, how you doing? Ooh, there's streamers. Monkey. I'll check Twitch as well, see who's online. GM. Henny boy.
Percent or tick. Nice. Wait, did the SSD coin die?
No. I mean, the problem is if they hold the bundle, they'll do it.
Good luck, thank you, KRYPTOKING. Oh, SSD coin is still at 11k, but they just redebbed it. I don't know, I'm not buying it at 13k. Connect coin. How they go in one challenge, get out below 15% profit but still don't lose? I don't know. It's not possible for them to acquire 100% of supply. That makes sense, bro. Yeah. That makes fucking sense.
That shit was good.
One was good.
Yo, what's good, KRYPTOKING? It's good, bro.
What's good? What's good, Cosmic? How you doing, bro? GM, everyone stream, make yourself known. Won't be cooking, just checking out who's streaming right now. We've got a few people streaming, so there should be some volume on new pairs. What do you mean the Pump beat the case? So Pump, they're getting sued, right?
I think Pump beats the case. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Good luck to everyone. Okay. Auto bro, how you doing, bro? Fade boy, how you doing? I'm still in clutch. Clutch is holding up. Holding up very well. If you're just tuning in, we're trading the Fibonacci strategy. I'm starting with small buys because that's actually risk management. But if it works, I'll increase. So my sizing framework, as you can see, currently we're at 2 sold bids. I'll size to 150 sold, go to 3 sold 4. If it really works, I can push to 200 sold, and then I'll just work up the port from 2 to 3 and start to do 5, 6, 9 sold on 1.5 mil. This will be the ideal range, probably 300 sold for me personally. Makes it worth my time. SSD, probably I think that's a nice 618, no? Yeah. I think SSD is likely to bond. Krill, we're keeping an eye on it. See if we've got some new music for African blues. Hello, Pumpkin. Hello to you too. Welcome to the stream. Let's see what we catch today, boys. We didn't get that entry on piggy bank just yet. Do you know what I want to look at? I want to look at B&B. It's not going to be on there, is it? It's going to be on Dex. I really want to look at a lot of these old B&B senders. See where they were going as well. Hakimi, 4. Palu, Bibi. Priceless. What's that? 618? Yeah. $786 for priceless. Maybe it should be 618, right? Just above the 786. Could be 618. Boom, 786, 886. Wow. Binance candle. 4 should be 618 as well. No, not even. Yeah, 618. Wow, Hakimi's still going. I'm just checking out some of these old BNB coins. So I say, you are just like the guy I don't know why. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro. Authenticity shines, bro. I was gonna build out this notion for the BNB runners. Because if we do ever have a BNB season and stuff like that again, we probably will. I want to be ready. These notions are going to come in handy. Look at that, boy. Look at that. Okay. Hey, bro, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, Ardash. Check out Bob, sure. Oh, hello. Okay, which other ones do we have? What do I think about Snowball? My friend asked me earlier. I think it's pretty much done. Could be wrong though. So I made a quick swipe file here for BNB. So you can see this is 4 tapped to nice 786 from its run of 300 mil. Has a nice bounce. Also in its early life, we had 1618 tap gen entry 14 mil. Similar for Bibi. Bibi was a little bit more choppy between the 618 and the 786. For Bob was interesting. Bob 786. Priceless 886. Very good. Yeah, the yellow fruit 886. And Hakimi. So yeah, chat, show me some coins you want me to check on the for some of this new and old. I'm creating a swipe file right now as we wait for Krill. Krill's real, yeah. Krill's real. DYOR. It actually dips below. Tuna's a runner. Tuna's a runner. Tuna actually tapped the 886. Momo, A-Star. Yes, keep sending them, bro. I'm going to run through them. EMB holder. Alright, let's check some. This song, I know it's kind of hard, right? Let me check. It's called Keep On. Keep on, man. Just keep going. Check some of these coins now. My ethnicity is Jamaican and English. This toffee looks good. Tuna, Momo. Oh, Momo's weird. Aster, you can't really win the fib on Aster because Aster's a an altcoin. So altcoins not so much. B&B Pepe. Let's have a look. Yeah, this one's good. I think this is 618 running. Normally your crime coins are 618s. Boom, 2.8 to 20. Boom, 786. So you get a 618 and a 786. Wow, Fuji Mats. Oh. Someone's getting sent through them walls. this is cute, man. Beach volleyball. All eyes on Toffee. Surprised they haven't tried to bring it on slow. Launcher? Check launcher.
I mean, where the fuck should I really even start? I got hoes that I'm keeping in the dark. I got my niggas across the street living large. Thinking back to the fact, all of my diamonds gon' bust out the meat. Hey.
Season's greetings, everybody. In the spirit of giving back, I'm offering the Train Like Soldier Fitness formula. So for everybody that follows, comments formula in the comments, I will send you a free copy. And for those that want to take your fitness to the next level, whether that's building muscle, getting a six-pack, losing any fat, I'll be taking on 10 new clients in the new year, helping you transform your body, setting you up with nutrition plans, workout plans, holding you accountable and training with you if needs be. Make some points for 2026 and take action. And make sure you get a workout in every Christmas.
This is family business, and this is for the family that can't be with us. And this is for my cousin locked down, know the answers in us. This is why I spit it in my song, so sweet like a photo where your granny's pitching at it.
Who's as awkward as me? Hide behind the mortgage is sweet. The car, the clothes, the jewels, the brand new.
Toffee migrated. Health is wealth. Please check out Search. Can you send me the CA, bro? Mevici. Never heard of it. The one at 24K? I mean, it's pretty done. Maybe they're waiting to do some crime stuff. Chinese have started spamming new pairs. Health is wealth, I'm just saying. You're not wrong, bro. Yeah, I prefer migrate coins, man. And then if a lot of coins are migrating, I'll step to the almost bonded section. But surge, BNB surge. Oh, this surge. Yeah, this is good, bro. I like this one. So I had a nice 786 here. Ran up to 180k. I like surge. It was part of the tech mail, right? Yeah, I think it can run. We actually gotta get some motion on BTC, boy. Useless is looking mighty useless right now. This song is called Bossy, instrumental version. I like it, it's chill. How are the trenches? They're pretty good, to be honest. We're up 52% on clutch. That boy, we're at pretty much break even. Beppe, we are holding. Not sure for how long. We got our first entry. Wait for 400k as well. SRC looking pretty good as well. I think SRC is a potential runner. And Neuros. Neuros also good. Remember, these coins are still 200-300k, you know, they're decent. We had a little shakeout as well for 6-7, but I'm not worried. I think a lot of people are going to be averaging in here and just put in a whale group. There's a nice amount of volume. I mean, there's this Toffee, like Toffee on Sol and BNB battling it out. Sorry, Sol, yeah, Sol and BNB. I would have actually got in this. No. So we'll try to catch an entry on Toffee in a moment. There's a nice bit of PvP, which is good for our entries. Someone's DCing 11 grand at advance. Come on, you could have just waited a sec. I closed it. BNB is okay. You can see there's two Toffees. This one's 200k. The other is almost 200k as well. This has a nice little tweet with it. You can tweet the CM.
Is that it's better to, in my opinion, it's better to be around when things are super slow because it allows you to capitalize on things when everything picks up. And I'm going to give you a great example. So I was trading shit coins on ETH in 2023. There were runners, but it was still kind of slow. One thing that I'll tell you for sure is if you just show up in the market when everything's good, you get super greedy.
For Christmas, I bought this go-kart Pro 2. And after driving Bugattis, Paganis, and Yescos, I didn't expect it to be the fastest thing in the world. 50 kilometers an hour. Rapid. Woo! This is great. Guys, this is so much fun. I can't show you properly on this camera. This is bad boy. Where's Tristan? Tristan has one. You can see it better when Tristan comes by. Let me show you. Hi, friend. Hi, buddy. These are the fastest things in the world. They are the fastest things in the world. Put it in race to stop being a bitch.
Yeah, but we're leaving Luke behind.
So I found out that I can film, but I can't brake. That's the one trade-off. Film, but no brakes. I don't need brakes. And people say money doesn't buy happiness.
Most amazing yacht in the world. She's called This Is It, and look at the exterior. It's literally a spaceship on water, and the interior is even more amazing.
Something for the whole. I got bullets going whichever way I want them to go. I don't even want to swing right.
So we have a little narrative going. We now have Ellie, Toffee and Ellie. This should be good for our entries. I like Neurosoma. I had to sell it though, but I like it. The rule is I can't have too many positions. So I've got Clutch, AIV, Bepe, SRC, Neuros. I'm very surprised this isn't taken off yet. Maybe we have to be a little bit more patient, which I am. But this should be a runner. I think this Andy should go as well. Six, seven. Have we got any good DCAs on? This guy tried to DCA at Hoffman. Is this the same guy that sold? Wow. Wow. Wow.
In trading is
2% risk.
the hardest thing about being a trader is
Psychology.
most traders blow their accounts because
Greed.
the prop firm model will survive only if
There's no consistency.
if you could go back to when you first started trading, what would you do?
Probably start futures instead of forex.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The biggest lie in trading is
2% risk.
nice, yeah. When I see a chart that looks like chaos, I
Leave it.
most underrated skill in trading is
Support resistance. It gets looked down upon.
Yeah.
Going through the bits.
Trading will make you rich if you
Stay consistent.
most people quit trading when
Yeah, no, losing streak.
biggest lie in
Come on in, you broke motherfuckers. See how I'm living. What
Are in Paris looking for a cute coffee place, and by coincidence
a company is building entire house walls without spending a drop of cement.
He's good. Let's see if we get a toffee entry now. Things should have calmed down. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We want to see 54k. Let's start off our limit buys. I definitely think one thing we got to come to terms with is, excuse me, we're gonna have more than 5 positions open at some stage or whatever. Woo! Neuro's pumping. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's go. How was my Christmas? My Christmas was amazing, man. My Christmas was amazing. I really enjoy Christmas time. I've always, for the past like 5 years, I've always worked on Christmas. Whether that was making YouTube videos, free courses, I was doing mentorship, working on e-commerce, running Facebook ads and stuff like that during Christmas. And I've always enjoyed it because for me, this is what I love doing. I love working. I love building different things and having the ability to do that. I'm always very grateful during Christmas time. I love Christmas. I don't really have a time thing for... Oh, I didn't need to do one B&B there. I don't really have a time limit for how long I plan on holding. I'm just gonna hold because it gets listed. It meets all the requirements to get listed. It's weird because I'm even more bullish now that guy's sold. Because that was one of the reasons why people were saying it might not get listed. Oh my gosh, there's a new Rod Wave track out!
Fibonacci are universal mathematical ratios that seem to appear in every aspect of life. Expert traders take advantage of these to get edges on their trades. But a lot of traders are using their Fib tools wrong, and it's leading to losing trades. If you want to catch trades like this and make big profits, then make sure to watch this video.
I like that video, but...
Hello, meme coin degenerates.
Wait, what? A guy dropped the 886 a year ago.
And welcome back to another episode of Meme Coin Academy, the home of the blue pocket Fibonacci retracement. Trader Brad here with you today, and on today's, the home of the blue pocket Fibonacci retracement. Trader Brad here with you today, and on today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you one of my powerful trading strategies, which is a reclaim of the 0.886 Fibonacci retracement
Nah,
on
my
a sign of
target.
strength. If you like it, what you see today, please hit the like and subscribe button and follow our channel for more updates. Now, our mission here at Meme Coin Academy is to turn you from a degenerate gambler into a profitable trader in this meme coin space. Now, this space is just full of too many gamblers hoping for a lotto ticket win. Just hoping for that one trade.
I like this guy.
That will take them to the moon.
I like
And
this guy.
let's be honest, it can happen. But how often does it happen? And what strategies do you have in your tool bag, in your trading tool bag,
I like this guy.
to get you in the best position to make these happen? Well, I'm going to share one of my personal ones with you today that actually works, right? And it's based on a strategy of tokens that are showing not much signs of life, okay? Now, I've seen a lot of influencers sharing their insights on tokens, such as, let's take this one for example, called Chief Happiness Officer, right? And there's a common strategy going around where influencers and gamblers see tokens like these ones that are pretty much clinically dead. They have no pulse, right? And they take positions at the lows, okay? They take positions down here, right? Now, if you're one of these people who follow this strategy, then I'm afraid to say that you're a gambler, okay? Because you actually have nothing to go off down here. What point of reference do you have that this is going to be a successful trade? The only hope you have is to enter a position here, right? And go to church for the next week and pray. That's all the hope you have. You're going to have faith that this thing will moon eventually. But how do you know if it will? You don't. No one does. Watch list, I've taken a few already, right? And we'll start with, this is all on the Solana chain today. These are all Solana tokens. So we'll start with Bretta, right? Brett's wife. Okay. So this strategy uses our Fibonacci retracement tool. This follows on from our Fibonacci Blue Pocket episode yesterday. And this is a completely different strategy altogether. So what we do is we take our Fibonacci retracement tool, 4 months old, roughly 5 months old. So it's better to be a bit late than too early to a trade, okay? So why it's better to be a bit late is because we're waiting for the market to show its hand. We want it to show us a sign of strength. So what is that sign of strength? Well, in this strategy, as you can see here, price just is consolidating sideways for a period. We get back above one last time above the 886, and then we come down here and find support on the 886. But what's different this time? What's different this time is we have an increase.
Trending volume as well.
This is another.
He's right.
Trump ones are doing quite well at the moment.
He's fucking right.
And look, as I said before, and what you can do here if you enter these trades is you just have your stop loss, right? You just put a sell limit order on any of your favorite, trading bots that you can do limit orders on, or your photons or whatever you're using. And you just put your stop loss under this wick. So if we say lose this level and come under, well, you're protected from further downside. That is a smart, profitable trader's way of making consistent money in this market. Okay, so we'll look at another one. We'll move on. We'll look at Cat next. Right. It's taking a while to load today. Let's have a look here. Okay, Nubcat. We're going to go to a higher time frame here. We'll go to half an hour. This one I had already marked out, so we'll actually go to a 4 hour.
There's a new country getting recognized today. What's the alpha on this?
Okay, this one is one I picked because of its reclaim of late, right? This is something that's in action at the moment that you can keep your eye on. So on Nubcat, obviously fixed range pull from low to high and across, and what do we see? It came under its 886 here, right? And this is on a 4 hour, so it's a higher time frame. It came down. We'll go to a 1 hour so you can see a bit better. It was dead here in this period for a while. It was dead, not much happening. Then we start to see an increase in volume, right? Price comes back above and finds perfect support on the 886.
Oh my gosh. This guy called the
And
bottom.
she starts to move up.
Called the bottom.
Right?
Went
So
to 40
this
mil.
is a potential play for now. We have our entry point here, backed up with our increasing volume. Now the question is on this, does price continue upwards? Do we see continued sign of strength on increased volume? That's something to keep your eye on. But this is one that is possible that we could go further upside. If you had have entered here, stop loss below your lows here, you know, you probably, depending on what your risk appetite is, I usually don't go over any more than 20%, but 20% below these lows, you're protected, right? Take your profits at 100%, and then take a, you know, profit twos if you're getting up to these areas, and then let the rest ride. Okay. The idea of this market is to make money.
What's the country
And
there
if you want to leave
recommends?
a moon bag, that's a great strategy as well. Okay. So we'll keep going. You've got your stop loss, and you're just letting the rest ride. Right. Who knows if this will go up 10,000%? We don't. But if it does, aren't you looking like you're in a very nice position? So we'll carry on. We've got silence here. Silence, King Baldwin the Fourth, right? Now what's going on with this one? This one. Okay, this one is an excellent example, right? So we'll take this from low to high. We'll take it from this low to this high. Okay, and we'll drag him right across. Okay, King Baldwin had zero going on, absolutely zero going on for a period of time. We had this little bit of a pump here, but price doesn't really do much. It just, you know, if you're trading these levels and up, well, good for you, but that's not a strategy for me. I have no conviction in doing that. So what happens here? We see, once again, price comes up, volume is, you know, like here, and then continue volume up.
I gotta listen to Bunny Bank
Beautiful
song.
entry, right? Stop loss below these lows, 20%. So you're protected. Take profit, 100%. Let the rest ride. Not hard, is it? All because you waited. All because you had patience. You didn't enter here. You were later to the move than too early, right? If you're too early, you're one of these people over here, right? Or up here. That's holding the bag and hoping. They're going to church, right? They're hoping for this here. But how long does it take to play out? And the question is, will it ever play out? Because a lot of these tokens, it doesn't. A majority of them, it doesn't happen. Okay. So we'll look at a couple more. Now, these two are the premium ones. These two are such great examples and basically will show you how profitable this strategy can be. Okay, and we're going to use PopCat, right? PopCat, one of the top tokens on Solana, right? And PopCat, as you can see, we're on a 4-hour chart here, has done some incredible gains, right? So how do you get into PopCat early? Well, this strategy will show you how. Okay, and I'm going to show you. So we're going to go right back in time. We're going to go right back in time to when it first started. Okay, and we've got a couple of waves here. So we've got this first initial wave, right? Which, if you got in there, that's fine. But for the sake of today, we'll look at these. This is all our wave one, I would say. But let's just call this a second wave for now, and this is a third, just for the sake of today. So what we do is we take our Fibonacci retracement tool, and we take it from this low of this first retracement to the high, okay? And what can you see? What you can see is that price came under the 886 and found it as resistance for a period of time. It flirted with the 886 for a while, but volume was technically just going sideways.
What's Krills?
For me, there's no confirmations of entry here. But once we break the 886 with conviction, right? We break it with conviction. It impulses up.
Oh, we didn't get an entry.
Breaks these series of highs, and then comes back down. Look what it does. It finds perfect support on its 886. And then what happens after that? Well, look,
I found this tutorial on 618. Very nice.
perfect support. What happens then? We have a beautiful increase in volume. And initially on PopCat, we had, what's that? If you had got in there, that's another nearly 500% gain, just on that. Now, let's just fast forward here. Okay. Now, for our last one, we're going to go to Perpay. We've looked at Perpay before.
Really like this guy. Shout out this
Break
guy.
it with
Memes to
conviction.
market. What's he chatting about?
With confirmation. Things I like to watch include decreasing volume at highs, failed continuation attempts, long upper wicks, loss of trend structure. When these appear near extended levels away from the 0.5 equilibrium, that is a warning sign. On deck screener, also pay attention to liquidity changes large sell transactions. Buy pressure weakening. These often show up before the chart breaks down. Here's the most important takeaway. You do not go broke taking profits. You go broke round tripping gains. The 0.5 Fibonacci level gives you a neutral reference point, something objective in a very emotional market. If you respect equilibrium, scale profits, and stop chasing euphoric moves, meme coin trading becomes far more controlled and far less stressful. One of the biggest reasons traders round trip meme coins is because they don't understand where equilibrium actually sits in a move. Today, I want to focus on one Fibonacci level that I personally believe is the most important level in meme coin trading, and that is the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement.
So if you don't know what 0.5 fib is, it's this one. And what he's saying very slowly is that the 0.5 is equilibrium. So when it's at 0.5, it's at fair price. If it's above 0.5, it's above fair value, probably going to come down. If it's below, it has the ability to come up. So 0.5 is fair value. And as you can see, when nub gets above, it gets very volatile. When nub gets below, it gets very slow.
Also known as equilibrium. The 0.5 level is where price very often decides whether a move continues or whether the market resets and hands profits back to late buyers. This level shows up again and again across meme coins, regardless of narrative, chain, or hype. This is where you sell the power of the tool. The 0.5 Fibonacci is not about predicting a top or a bottom. It represents fair value or equilibrium, where buyers and sellers reset after an impulsive move. When price is far above the 0.5 level, the market is stretched and risk increases dramatically. This is where most meme coin traders feel euphoric. And ironically, this is also where risk is highest. Now watch what happens here. After the move up, price begins to lose momentum. Volume starts to taper off. And eventually, price retraces right back into the 0.5 equilibrium. This is not a coincidence. This is the market resetting value. This is key for retention. This is where most people round trip their gains. They watch price go up, they don't take profits, and by the time price returns to the 0.5 level, all of that unrealized profit is gone. The 0.5 Fibonacci gives you an objective reference, something that doesn't care about hype or emotions. The way I like to use the 0.5 level is simple. When price is extended, recording is around 11 hours old. What I want you to focus on here is the 0.5 Fibonacci level, also known as equilibrium, and how price reacts around it. When you draw the Fibonacci retracement from the low of the initial move to the high, you'll notice something very consistent across these new tokens. Price often struggles to break through the 0.5 level at first, but when it finally does break above it, price tends to spike very quickly, driven by momentum and FOMO. What happens next is the important part.
I like this style.
After
Very
that
refreshing.
spike,
Very
moons
refreshing
later.
video.
At the time of recording, this token is only 11 hours old. Just take the forward again. This back and forth has only been trading for around 9 hours, which again makes it a perfect tool, and draw it from the low of the move to the high of the move. What you'll notice with Franklin is that over its trading history so far, it has experienced multiple spikes and retracements. This makes it a great example of how price consistently reacts around equilibrium over time. If we focus on the price action around the 9th of December, we can see a clear blow off top, where price accelerates rapidly higher before momentum begins to fade. From that point, price starts to retrace back toward the 0.5 Fibonacci level, which again acts as the key area of fair value. Once price loses the 0.5 level, something very important happens. Price repeatedly attempts to break back above the 0.5 Fibonacci, but each attempt fails, and the level begins to act as strong resistance instead of support. This failure to reclaim equilibrium is a clear signal that momentum has shifted, and as a result, price continues to move much, much lower. This example shows that the 0.5 Fibonacci is not just a short-term tool for new launches. It remains relevant across longer timeframes and more developed price structures. Life of this token. 1 hour chart, which gives us a great... This sequence is extremely important. It clearly shows where profits should be taken when trading Pico. Once price puts in a blow-off top and begins to head back down toward equilibrium, that is your signal to start scaling out of positions, not hoping for another.
I like this guy. He's the only guy to speak about. Wow. Name of channel, you can see it. Just rewind the video, pause it, you see it in the corner. I think it's like Meme Master or something. Meme Master of Markets. It might currently be over. The market is absolutely wrecked. New pairs, meme coins, everything looks like it might be going to zero. So I called it the backup. I called it Crypto Data for his weekly market update, and he is going to be guiding us through everything we need to be knowing. We've got almost 8,000 members in the community right now, and he has been absolutely killing it. You can see the last trade right here for Ethereum. So let's see what he thinks about the overall market, and hopefully he has some good news for us.
Hey guys, Crypto Data here. Hope y'all been doing good in the trenches.
Come on! Fire a bit! I like Krill. Bear pace coming back down to the 886. I'll put stop loss just below. Hello, hello.
Yo, I'm locked in now. Jumma Mubarak.
Jumma Mubarak.
What's Got back from
Whoa.
Juma, locked in, ready for the kokla. Ready for the coke.
Oh, found a great YouTube channel. It's not just
What
me
was
on the
saying? How's the
786.
trenches?
Very good.
Yeah,
Very good.
nice.
Check this out. Check Gen Chat.
Yeah, checking now. See. FIB levels cooking. Let's see. Oh yeah, I see you posted a YouTube video.
Yes, sir. Bro, it's good. I like the style. It's a different type of style, bro. It's like more of a level-headed thing. It's like how you know that Asian guy.
Yeah.
He used to be very good, bro. Until he went a bit weird.
Yeah, that Sajid.
Yeah, Sajid used to be very good, bro. Then he went a bit weird. Oh, AIV. Bah! School! AI civilization. Okay, we'll get a nice 10% here. We're above fair value. Wait. Look at that. So, my plan is, chat, if you're just tuning in, we are currently trading the Fibonacci strategy. And we are testing to see if it is a legit strategy for trading meme coins. Now, this is a strategy which I had a bunch of success with earlier in the meme coin cycle, trading AI plays. And I was originally using this strategy for the 618 level. Now, the issue what ended up appearing with the 618 level is we started to break it. That's when I deviated from the strategy. Now, I actually recently discovered the 886. I actually discovered this on Twitter. I was on stream. I found a guy talking about this level and I said, let me have a look at it. We found out that is actually the square root of the 786 level, so it still makes it part of the Fibonacci sequence. And now we're currently testing this strategy to see if it works. I recommend always testing strategies, but the key is that we use risk management in this. As you can see, I'm trading with very small amounts than I would usually be trading with. And this is for a reason, because I have came to the conclusion that it is better to take small steps, okay, on the balance, then try and take big steps on the balance, because you will take large swings. And right now, at the stage of the cycle where we're at, with the market being very slow, I don't really think there is much need for taking large swings. I like taking large swings if we are in a very bullish market, because you only need one coin, 1% supply of a coin that runs to 5 mil, and boom, you're back in the game, right? But we're not seeing that as often. So what I'm starting to do is I'm starting to go to 2% risk. I know a lot of people might not have the balance to do that, because to take that level of risk, you may only have a one soul balance, so it might not be possible. But I've loaded up 100 Solana, and currently we're already up $100, so we're already at 1% on the account already, which is very good. I'm going to see how it goes. Now, personally, if I see this strategy work, instead of increasing my risk with the same balance, I will simply load up more. I'll load up like 300 Solana, and we'll run with it like that. Because I really am enjoying how this is going. Now, I have actually created a swipe file. If you go in the link in the description underneath this video, you can actually get this free cheat sheet inside of the Trenches free community. Just click this link right here. It's going to take you to the WAP. Now, when you go in this, click the free masterclass. It's going to add you to a waitlist. Once you're accepted, you'll get access to this. You'll have my swipe files. right here. You also see a complete strategy, some examples of the Fibonacci strategy as well, and some of my mindset thoughts on this as well. So I really like this. Like for example, when BNB is going to start running again, I'll go to my swipe files. It will remind me of some patterns which are played out. For example, 4 came down to the 618. I feel like the 618 when the volume's very high is going to be better. And you can see it went from 12 mil to 100 mil. You can also see how high it went. Actually went to 250 mil, which is ridiculous. You can actually see another run right here on Bibi. Bibi actually comes down just below the 618, almost taps the 786, runs 13 mil. And the list goes on with those types of plays. Now, what will I be doing? Well, when the volume's high, I'll be DCAing in from the 618, and I'll also be DCAing in from the 786 and the 886. So that'll be my plan when the volume's high. When the volume's low, I'm only going to be bidding 786 and 886, okay? And we'll still be keeping the same risk. If the volume gets extremely ridiculous and we're seeing 100 mil runners, of course, I'll take a stab at it. But again, I'm going to stick with the same strategy because I really like it. Like, for example, you can see this trade right here. AI Civilization is 4 hours old. Comes to 786 nicely. Okay, you can see bounces off the 786, runs up to the 382, and also breaks fair value, which is 0.5. So very, very, very good. Originally, actually, you can see I sold the coin right here because we had this entry at the 786. I didn't want to have 5 positions open. I came back and I looked at it and I said, wait, it's still there. Right, we're still at the 786. So let's get back in. And as you can see, we catch that nice trade right there. Very, very, very nice. You can also see Neurosama. Now, Neurosama, this was before I started implementing the strategy. So you can see there was a little bit of indecision here on the position. Then I implemented the strategy. We have our first entry. Our second entry didn't hit. We're waiting for volume and hold account increase. We have a slight increase in hold account. Okay, and probably a slight increase in volume if we pull it up. Should be here. Yep, and a slight increase in volume right here. So let's see if it reclaims and runs. Okay, we sold at the Pico top for AI Civilization, and we'll see how it goes. 6-7 tanked, yes. So if you're just tuning in, some guy did sell $500,000 worth of 6-7. Since then, the price has recovered. Kind of reminds me of what happened with Uranus when I sold Uranus coin, and it probably will end up reversing at least above like the fair value, which is actually our entry, a little bit above. But this is just giving me deja vu of a coin that will get listed. It will do this, and then you know, but like I said, if we were doing, it's funny, right? It comes down to 886, right? But if we were using this strategy a lot earlier, we'd already be up like almost $100,000 on 6-7 or already, right? Because for coins that go to like 40 mil and come down, I'm personally going to play them quite aggressively. Stop saying 6-7 Ryan launch on his YouTube channel. Oh, that kid? Can I explain how to set the Fibonacci? Of course. So what you need to do is you go on any time frame of your choice, whatever has the most price history. Okay, as tokens age older, obviously you want to change it. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go to the indicator section on the left on your GMGN. You can find GMGN links in the description, or you can put GMGN in the live chat. Then you're going to click this Fibonacci retracement. Now, the Fibonacci retracement, you're going to put from the low all the way to the high. Now yours is going to look a little bit different. So if you double click on the indicator, you can then change your Fibonacci right here. I like to have these settings. 0.5, I've recently added for fair value because we're above 0.5. It's probably risky if we're below 0.5. You know, it might be a good time to look at it. Then I also delete the background because background makes it a little bit messy. And then you can see we have a really nice clean Fibonacci right here. Now the key area which I'm looking to bid is the 786 and 886 levels. Okay, they'll be where I'll be DCAing in. I like to have a 25% stop loss because sometimes price comes down aggressively, especially with meme coins, ranges a little bit and can reverse. But if it doesn't hold that level, then that's where we're going to be looking at exiting our positions. Okay, so we manage our risk appropriately. Now taking profits, what I like to do is, for example, if we have an entry like this, then what I'll do is I'll run a Fibonacci extension. So I'll go from the lows to the highs again, and I'll pull it all the way down to the bottom. And then I'll be looking at anything above the 618. I'll take my first 10%. You can take more aggressive if you like. Then 1618, we're going very aggressive. If you guys remember from the AI days, my 1618 levels were just bellissimo for taking profits, right? And then if we go on a parabolic run, 10%, 10%, 10%, and leave a 20% moonbike. That is our strategy, and that is how you set up your Fibonacci. So right now, Toffee is coming down. I'm going to be looking at the Solana Toffee specifically. You can see right here. Okay. You can see the Solana Toffee had a nice bounce off the 618. But again, I'm not going to be bidding those heavy simply because I don't want to. But you could adopt a 618 strategy. I just think when the volume's this low, yeah, we could have had a nice, 100% gain. It might even go higher. But long term, over 100 trades, 200 trades, I don't think it's going to be the best bet for me personally. Palestine? What's wrong with Palestine? What happened? So there's a 14-year-old running for governor. There's also this nice gym. Gym is here for you. Hello everyone, I've created Gym for a few reasons. After seeing the Durs doing with Pippin, I thought it's an amazing job, it can be done better. The next 7 days I'm non-stop working on coding Gym. Jim, Pippin Beta maybe?
Little nephew, I don't know who you are, you look like an ice cream cone. I'm the guy that called Pepe at 300,000 market cap, okay? You know what that is? Okay, man, you're washed. I'm sorry, you're washed. Okay, listen, I'm washed. I called 1,000x 3 days ago. I called an 8,200x with Pork. I called a 10,000x with Pepe on ETH. So I call meme coins that do thousands of X's. I run a decentralized exchange. I run an NFT marketplace. My crypto infrastructure has done hundreds of millions of dollars of volume on chain. I've given out tens of millions of dollars worth of crypto rewards. I gave $2 million worth of crypto to the creator, Pepe the Frog, Matt Fury. All of this shit is little nephew. I don't know who you are.
What is poorly? What's this all going on with Axiom? Axiom got so much FUD recently. The downfall of Axiom. So they're taxing users, first of all. So all the stuff you do goes to tax authorities. It's starting off with affiliates. I reckon it ends with all users. And they had some hack issue where you could claim anyone's creative rewards.
As fuck, and you need to make at least $10,000 a month. Here's what you're gonna do. Come on. For reference, I literally went from working for Section 8 at 17 years old to now owning over 300 Section 8 rentals. So if you've got a laptop...
Very special gift, Esme. Since I know you chose Magikarp as your starter Pokemon, I got you. Ready? A first edition shiny Magikarp. Whoa. Shiny Magikarp. Whoa. I got you a
Google Japan, not fucking normal Google, bro.
Right, let's try to get some bids on Jim Bob. This one's really risky because it's likely that he could rogue. So I'll put my orders down on 886. I'll put it at 20k. AIV might be our runner, chat. Yeah, guys, if you want to join GMGN, you'll find a link in the description or in the live chat section. You can join GMGN today. It is the third link under this video. You'll find it right here, GMGN. You can also find Blowfin. This is the best place to buy and sell crypto. Non-KYC. Both of these platforms are non-KYC, meaning you don't have to give your data to the government. Very bad thing. If you're in a trade, you make a few million, and then they start asking for your data. Right now, we're chilling billing in a few positions. If you see anything in the VC or if you see anything in the live chat, make a call out. I checked Lotball. Lotball's a little bit through its life cycle for me, but it's done pretty well. Look at this. Nice 886 right here. But it's been doing pretty well, I must say. I personally thought this was pretty much done because obviously they LARPed, etc.
I go to war with you. Tell me what.
Check ACR. Can you send me the CA, please? I'll check it. I got entry on Surge. It looks like he's still Devon. This has to be the top.
This is calling for No Me. It's getting a bit blasted. The Norman. No Me, the Norman. You see it?
I see it, yep.
Just see loop tier 8. Looks like it's bonded. Yeah, 91k now.
Alright, let's see if we catch it. Entry on it. No Me. Oh, I like it. The first Normie.
Seems like a nice lure as well. It says 2018 Normie, the Norman discovers crypto. So it could be like a What was the other one that ran? Calvin, whatever it is.
Thinking ignorant as the thing. Get what team you need. Yeah.
Right, this is the patience part. What's FIB? So FIB is a Fibonacci's, are quite often used for retracements in trading. Very good for catching nice entries at low values. Obviously, you still got to be careful for rug pulls. No crying axiom. I think this is going to be a... not sure what that is. A lot of insiders on that. I don't really follow that type of stuff. Oh, this is dope. I'm not going to slip on this. Oh, this is real dope.
I think it's over. Is he going to get up? Can he get up? Can he? Oh, baby. Here's your pappy.
Only one survives. Let the Hunger Games begin.
First time.
Fuck you.
He looks so relaxed, shooting now. Oh, he might look to stand up here. He does. Oh my goodness, what's he gonna do? Thank you.
Madureira doing the right thing though, controlling the crotch so he can't get thrown heavily. He maybe can go backwards. Trying to wrap up a triangle, inverted.
Wow. Reminds me of a drinking game I had at university.
He gets it, he wraps it up. He wraps up the inverted triangle, and he actually set that up very well because he switched his legs twice. This is a very interesting position. This is tight.
Oh, he might tap.
This is tight, right? Wow.
Un bandolero donde voy, le doy gracias a Dios por hoy estar donde estoy. Y voy a seguir con mi tumbao y con mis ojos color.
Let's see how we're looking for Normie. Maybe we get entry. All I'm doing is I'm just trailing the fib up. I know there's going to be a lot of nice impulse move trades, but long run, we've already seen that is fairly unprofitable. Toffee or Normie? I'm in both. Well, I've got orders on both. I've got orders on Toffee. I've got orders on Normie. AI, Civilization, whatever's looking good. Toffee. Toffee's finally on its way down. See, if we top blasted here, 160k, we'd be in a loss right now. Again, we don't know which ones are going to actually reverse or even if any are going to reverse. We just have to take it as it comes. Normie prediction, I don't know. I think hopefully we get entry down here at like 20k and it reverses. 20k reversals are not that common. Ideally, I want it to run up to like 180 first or come down to 40. They're very nice. When you get these like 180s, they come down to 40. That's so good. Alright, we'll set our limit orders just in case somebody sells off. Whoever's holding 4% multi-wallet. Cheems. Wow, that's old school. Cheems. Come on, deck screener. We've got enough money to load fast. Cheems. Wow.
Yo, yo, yo.
Wagwan!
Oh, go on, Kingston.
What you saying?
Cooling, bro. Had the lappy out. It's that time. No, I just had some food now. Time to get trenchy. Why? Intuition, I'm feeling about this. Copy and paste. Online, what is necessary in this life? Why is everything to do with fucking this whale thing? Narratives, I'm still not dead.
Volsky hit 20 mil. And check where the bottom was.
Yo, 6-7 got nuked, innit?
Yeah, it's a good entry. Could go a little bit lower.
You see what Google did?
What did they do?
Write 6-7 on Google.
Yo! So you're telling me they'll go 200 mil?
Essentially, yeah. Alright, you okay, bro? Thank you, bro.
Not gonna lie, I bid Pikachu on new pairs. Oh, there's an OG. I bid the OG. Chat, I'm in Pikachu Illustrator.
Pikachu Illustrator.
Yeah, I've got entry at this just below 786. Bolton's picking up as well. I'm gonna have to cut my clutch position because I don't want to have. We can't have more than 5 positions open. Becca, I'm gonna hold. SRC, I'm gonna hold. Euros, I'm gonna have to hold. Surge, hopefully Surge holds up. Pika's whipping. Yeah, I have to force close because one of the rules is not more than 5 positions. I currently have 5 positions open right now, so I've got to be disciplined. I bought the OG Pico just because it's better in terms of like with my rules. We've got a break above here with nice high volume, so it's good. I don't know if people still bid OGs, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
I mean, who's on?
OG's good.
Who's on Twitch? Who's on?
OG's good.
Moi, je suis très, je suis anti-Europe et pro.
Yo, Latouche is French.
Je veux avancer en tout cas.
You cannot talk by the name.
True.
Latouche. But why is everyone beefing Latouche on Twitter recently? Seeing him getting fucking violated on Twitter, left, right, center.
What's he doing?
This piece. I don't know. I've seen Otto violating him on Twitter. I've seen Eurus violating him on Twitter. They're saying that he keeps rugging them, innit? For too slow. I think someone make a whole thread about it. I think he started deploying coins.
Cross my heart and hope to die. Welcome to my dark
Real quick, how old are you again?
Yeah, I feel like the market's just resetting, bro, because obviously we had AI narratives. And they kind of fucked it up. So the market's resetting right now from tech narratives to these. Normie and Toffee dipping. Yeah, we're getting close to entry. And I mean, of course, it's a slow day. Like, it's Christmas. A midterm hold, I would say 6-7, bro. It's funny because all this PvP is probably going to just send the OG. How to open holders? I'll show you in a moment. It's going to go to the bathroom.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, I'm back. I swear never on D tunes anymore. I swear he's never on the... No, I am, bro. I just went for a piss. But if you mean about like the amount of time, I mean, bro, volume's quite low, yeah? Once volume's high, of course I'm online. And it's viewership as well, like the viewership lowered a little bit, like, so I gotta go with the viewers, you know?
Oh yeah, I bought this Buy the Pikachu. What do you think about that on bags? For winning the bags thing?
I don't know. Hold the chart, you find out indicators. So you go there, display, indicators, holders.
How much did the hat sell for? The whiff hat? If you don't remember.
I'm not sure. $3 million?
See, no.
I love mindset, man, but my viewers don't really take it in. Like, I'd love to just talk mindset all day. I feel like it's algo based of the YouTube channel. I'll give it a go for sure.
It's something called the 369 method. And
Merry Christmas, from Banks, formerly known as FaZe Banks. What a fucking terrible day. What a terrible year. I left FaZe 5 months ago. And this wasn't for a narrative, this wasn't for the camera, this wasn't for Twitter, this was very, very real. It was off the heels of some Twitter drama, and the boys were, you know, getting blown up in their comms and in their chats. And as we all know, in this world, wacky, strange world of streaming, that's really all that matters. These streamers, all of them, every last one of them, are forced to appeal to their comms, their chats, and narratives on Twitter. And if they don't, they lose viewers. If they don't, they take
Yeah, thanks for being a human last night. When I heard you like, all right, I'm gonna get off, I was gonna stay on all night. I'm like, let me get off too, man, so I can be fresh in the morning.
Exactly. You gotta have some rest sometimes, bro.
Man. Yeah, for real. I was just really unsure what was gonna go on. I'm glad I didn't sell my Solana last night. Almost got flooded out by the chat.
Yeah, it's good. Stuck to your own conviction, bro. That's what it's about.
Yep. That's what I do, man. That's why sometimes I just be quiet, bro. I just go down my own little wormhole.
Nomi's picking up 100K now.
Yeah,
What up, Boris? GM, bro.
What up? GM, bro. Just locked in.
Another day, another way.
Bro. Another day, another dollar, bro. You know how it is.
Yeah, I heard there was pretty money today, man. We gotta go out and get it.
For real, bro. We're looking at this Nomi and Jim. Oh, this is
yeah, American market just open. They're on their bullshit already.
Career. And this has a huge effect on who their friends are, who they're in relationships with, all of it, everything. The way they treat each other online is completely 100% based and rooted in the feedback that they get in real time from chats and comms. So again, as somebody, an old man, 34 years old, you guys never let me forget it, who no longer makes content, who doesn't have a stream, who doesn't have his own platform, it's impossible for me to create a narrative or control my narrative or really respond. Not that I really give a fuck to anyways, but yeah, all this drama is created, and we get on a call 5 months ago and the guys are like, listen, we're over the drama. We think it's best if you just like publicly step down from FaZe just to cool down the drama online. I reacted very emotionally to this. I was obviously took it very personally and was offended because again, I used my entire network, every dollar that I've ever made, everything that I've ever had, this brand that I built, I used all of it as leverage to start these guys as a content group and to kick this shit off with the sole goal and intent to bring FaZe back to the top, which we did. We did that all collectively. Over the last 2 years, FaZe has won Org of the Year twice. And yeah, I was the first guy in the room. These guys would have never lived in a house together if it wasn't for me. These guys are all at minimum 10 times the size in terms of audience and platform now as before they joined FaZe. These guys have all made millions and millions.
Yo, boys, this by the Pikachu's
in the last 2 years.
Yeah, I'm in that.
Well, no one wants to take me serious, bro. I called that.
Got in at 40K.
Yo, Cope. Forget about the OG, bro. This one is way. It makes sense. It's like buy the hat, but buy the Pikachu.
Max just said it himself on his
Check my
Twitter.
tweet. Look what I posted on Twitter, bro. Look what I posted on Twitter.
I've heard that from Lacey. I've heard it from Silky. I've heard it from Jason. I've heard it from Ron. I've heard it from Adapt. I've heard it from every single person that's ever
Posted on
joined
Twitter.
FaZe.
I was like, buy the Pikachu and hide the coin. I was like, worth a bid at 20K.
And I'm here to tell you,
80
as
now.
former
Which is
FaZe
4x.
this was one of the worst decisions I've ever made in my entire life. I gave up my entire adult life to this.
God, if this actually
I had
works, this
myself
might be
in millions
serious
and millions
numbers.
and millions of dollars in debt.
You know, I might go.
I have never made not one singular dollar outside of my salary via FaZe. not selling it, not buying it, raising money. I've just put myself further and further in debt.
I should have got him when you said that 20k.
To acquire and all the costs.
Bro, it went all the way down
these
to
guys'
15.
careers over the last 2 years, I think ballpark 40 million bucks.
I was thinking, yo, like he ain't giving away, you know, the
collectively
200k that he's saying he wants to give away. Like, I doubt they're gonna raise enough money to fucking buy the.
What else could you
Pikachu.
do that that thing could buy?
Oh,
What else could you do?
Pikachu Illustrators at 60.
Even if it did ever go back to phase, that shit.
Yeah, but as in like with Pikachu Illustrator, as in like there's no like the lore behind it. It doesn't go anywhere. This one here, everyone will just blast it because it's like, yeah, they're not gonna raise enough money to fucking buy the Pikachu. But then again, fucking Finn did give 2 M's to fucking Mr. Beast, innit?
I have had not one say
So he
anything
could pull it
that's
off.
gone on in the last
It's not
5
impossible.
months. And I set all the shit in motion in the first place. I ruined it. There's 5, 6 individuals who are multi-millionaires and have beautiful careers ahead, and God bless you, and I wish you guys the best, and I ruined it. Yeah. The fact of the matter is, if we went and it did ever go back to phase, that shit, it's not mine. And I just fucking can't believe it. I can't believe I'm in this position now where people are calling for my head, people are wishing for my death. People are telling me I ruined phase. I ruined phase, guys. I ruined it. When I have had not one say in anything that's gone on in the last 5 months, and I set all this shit in motion in the first place. I ruined it. I ruined it. There's 5, 6 individuals who are multi-millionaires and have beautiful careers ahead, and God bless you, and I wish you guys the best, and I ruined it. Yeah. The fact of the matter is, if we went in a time machine 2 years back and I decided to never try to fix this phase shit, I'd be much better off. I'd have more money, and these kids would just be doing what they were doing before. It's hard for me to sit here and take that. It really is. And I plan on going live tomorrow or the next days at some point in the future, and really kind of just laying it all out. A to Z, start to finish, the entire 15-year history of this, specifically the last 2 years, specifically the behind-the-scenes shit, and the dynamic between all the kids in the back end. Because I just watched some clips from this Black Boy Max stream where he's playing a laugh track over my tweet, and it's like, Max, I know we've had like our individual differences, and I know I haven't really seen eye to eye with a lot of the talent because truthfully and honestly, I find you guys all to be incredibly ungrateful. I find you guys all to have insane egos, and I think it's disgusting and makes me sick to my stomach that your guys' relationships with each other and with every other streamer, and your community included, is so incredibly fake. You guys are the best actors on planet Earth, and you've made a complete career out of all of it. Max, these are your boys, but these are the same guys that said they fucking hated your guts after you left. And you know, you're the program and you have an ego the size, you think you're Travis Scott and this and that. And also, like, Max, multiple conversations about how Ron's content's cringe and you guys didn't fuck with the dad. None of you guys fucked with Lacey or Jason in the beginning. You guys didn't want these guys to live anywhere near you. You barely wanted to share a brand with them. But FaZe was gonna fund the Miami house for you, Rage, Silky, and Kason. So fuck it, we'll take what we can get. And then it all worked, and we forced this relationship. And I was called a fucking retard then, and I was told then I was ruining FaZe. And now 2 years later, it wound up being the best thing that ever happened. So you understand why I'm sitting here and I'm frustrated. I would hope anyone watching could sit here and understand why I would be frustrated while a fucking entire hate mob is coming after me on fucking Christmas, my first Christmas without my mom, when all I've ever fucking wanted to do is help FaZe be successful. That's all I've ever wanted to do. That's the only intent. Where's the money? I'm this fucking guy who's trying to take everything from everybody. Where is it? Then why the fuck am I millions of dollars in debt?
Oh! Why are all these Americans in so much debt? What? How would you get millions of dollars of debt?
Where is it? It's in Black Boy Max's bank account. It's in fucking Silky's bank account. It's in Jason, Ronaldo, Lacey's bank account. I wish this never happened. I wish that I never did any of this. And they'll all still tell you this was the best decision they ever made in their life. I'm emotional and I'm passionate. I'm never going to apologize for that. Anything that I do, anything that I speak on, anything that I work on, any talent that I fuck with, anything that I touch, I will always be 100% 2 feet in. That's just who I am. And everything that I'm telling you guys right now is fucking straight facts. It's dead wrong, bro. This is unfair. It's unfair to drag me like this. It's unfair to pin me as some fucking horrible guy. Again, the fact of the matter is, every single one of these guys has a bigger platform and an audience because they joined FaZe and met me, and has millions and millions of extra dollars because they met me. Whereas I, on the other hand, have lost years of my life to this shit and am significantly worse off financially. Significantly. This has destroyed me. My whole life has been completely destroyed in the last 4 or 5 months, but nobody gives a fuck because I don't have a Twitch chat. And I refuse to be one of the people to just do what you guys are telling me to do. I don't know, guys, this streaming shit is so fucking fried. It really is. The narratives, the clips, the fucking, the appeal to comms and chat, and like the willingness to just fucking, you know, it's funny, everybody looks at these streamers as guys and people who have these massive audience and have influence over millions of people and can impose their opinions and their will on millions of people, but it's not true. It's the exact opposite. The traditional influencer is dead.
Volume's low. I'll run it back. Can you guys hear it now?
Merry Christmas.
Can you hear it now?
From Banks, formerly known as FaZe Banks. What a fucking terrible day. What a terrible year. I left FaZe 5 months ago. And this wasn't for a narrative. This wasn't for the camera. This wasn't for Twitter. This was very, very real.
I bet.
It was off the... It really is. The traditional influencer is dead. These kids are the most heavily influenced people on the planet. They are puppets attached to millions of strings. And if their comms and their fucking chats say that the sky is red and they disagree and they say, no, chat, I think it's blue. I think it's blue. Once that fucking viewer number starts to fall off, once they start to see L's in their chat, once they start to see hate threads in their fucking comms, they switch up real quick and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about objective truth. It's the sky is red. I've been trying to talk to these guys for 4 or 5 months and they don't give a fuck. All they care about is their stream, which is completely fine. I don't need them to give a fuck. I don't need anybody to pretend to
BTP
care.
as well, the one on
I'm
Bugs.
done pretending to care, but if I had 100,000 viewers, if my name was Kai Cenat, they'd fucking be on my dick. They'd be welcoming me with open arms. I would have had a big fucking red comfy chair at the Streamer Awards to fucking, hey, come fuck with us, bro. Let's do a stream tomorrow. Like, that's just what it is. And you guys know that's what it is. And anybody arguing against that is just fucking completely lost. These relationships are fucking fraudulent. The fucking, it's fucking fried, bro. It's fucking fried. And I'm happier than ever to be going my separate way. And I'm glad that what happened 5 months ago. I'm happy to be off of it. There is no future for me in FaZe. There is none. That was my last try. That was it. There's nothing, I have nothing left to give this. I gave it my entire adult life and I tried my hardest. And for anybody who's a fan of me and anybody who's a fan of FaZe, I am sorry, I've absolutely failed you. And the one thing I'm perfectly okay with taking accountability for is being the root cause of all of this. Because at the end of the day, I am. This is, in a fucking twisted way, all my fault. Because at the end of the day, I put these guys in a room. At the end of the day, I went and raised money. I convinced, these business people that this vision and these guys were a good bet to take. I thought in good faith that, if we gave people careers, if we fucking gave everybody the best resources and this shit worked, then everything else would figure itself out. And I'm so fucking naive and retarded to have not made sure everything was fucking better articulated and solidified and just like people were on the same page. I don't know, man. I failed miserably. It's not the first L that I'm taking in my life. It's not the first time I've failed. But yeah, I wish that, in a weird way, I do wish that I fucking was closer to the fold the last 4 or 5 months. I don't think that this all would have happened this way.
Shit, I quit uni pics, man. Oh no!
I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna be live on Twitch because I have a lot to say about a lot of specific examples of things that have happened in the back end, in the background, and I'm gonna be coming correct with receipts, and I'm gonna be completely open book about everything, where I went wrong, where I feel other people went wrong.
Fuck.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, y'all. I'm sorry. This is it. This is the end. Peace.
These guys had free housing, free filmmaking and stuff, all phase channels, 0 income shared. Bastard.
What do you lot reckon? Do you reckon this is the fucking runner?
Possible.
And I feel like Wales might want to fucking ape this and hold because the top 100 holders get the fees.
Yeah, I think it actually comes
Riches,
to
are
that
you?
'cause remember he
you
said
in
the
BTP?
highest market cap coin on
Yeah.
Sunday wins.
Yeah, I'm holding the moon bar. I just more late dips in the leg.
It could actually be this one.
Yeah. But then you know what the
Finn
only issue is?
interacts.
So I just
Yeah.
checked basically. Yeah, Finn bought the hat for 800 grand. This fucking
Yeah.
Pikachu is 5 mil.
Mhm.
Definitely
That's
not going
what
to
I'm
raise
saying.
enough fees for 5 mil. And they're not going to, I doubt Finn's going to drop 5 mil on the fucking hat. I don't know if you could afford that.
Yeah.
But
If he
I don't know.
interacts though, should send in it.
Yeah, he'll interact with him probably. But I don't think it like runs like the way the hat ran to like 20, 30 mil.
True, yeah. 5 M's in it.
Yeah. Because right now, all that's happened now is OG Ants blasted it at 20k. Probably showed it to his mates. And then they're going to probably just smoke everyone soon.
Yeah.
Because there's no way. Because I thought the hat was a few mil, but it was only 800 grand. 800 grand is possible, but 5 mil for this fucking... Yeah, see,
Ants
OG Ants already selling. He's already selling. I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, he took his initials and a little bit of pro.
Yeah. So initials and... Well, he took a lot more than initials, bro. He took 10 soul.
Yeah,
10 soul worth of prof. 11 soul of prof. Yeah, he's killed the chart now. I think that's over.
Yeah. Kill the momentum, innit?
Send the OG.
Yeah, what's the OG doing now?
70k or 64?
Just buy both.
Yeah, fuck it. But I can't lie, I played that chart perfectly, you know? I played that perfectly. Ugh.
6, 7, it's been a new year now. It's literally.
But yo, boys, you see what Google done with 6-7?
With that
What did they do, bro?
Low-key, I think that's the bomb, you know, people will notice. Just write 6-7 on
Let me
Google.
check. 6, 7.
I was literally just with one of
yeah.
my friends right now, and he just told me, write 6-7 on Google. I looked at it.
Oh, mad. I just see that now. Yeah, it's shake, bro.
It's mad,
It's
innit?
shaking.
I don't know,
Yeah, that's mad.
6-7's probably not worth like a fucking, like a port. And just hold it for like a week or two.
Yeah, it'd be a slow cook, bro.
Yeah, and side wallets are selling now too. Just sold another 16 soul.
How much did you bundle up? You must have a couple of percent in that. Wow.
He didn't even buy that much. He bought 12 soul. Oh, that's a lot though. And he bought on his
At
main
20k though,
wallet,
innit? It's a
full
lot.
soul. Yeah, full soul. You got it going, innit?
It's literally almost 2026. So stop that talk.
Yeah, it's a little common though. You know?
Like a rodeo, baby.
What's this? I like this car. Oh my god.
Please help me make my first 2x. I got you, bro. I got you. Stick around. Stick around, bro. You're gonna get that 2x. I'm in phase holdings. Fairly late though.
What are you into?
Phase holdings to do the phase bank situation.
Okay.
Maybe they send them fees.
Oh yeah, I see that. Cope, you active?
Yo, bro. Yeah, I'm active. I'm active. What's good?
Check what I'm gonna send you, yeah? Look at this Pokemon. You can deploy this.
Let me have a look. You think it's good?
Yeah, because right now it probably fits the narrative perfectly. Two narratives. You know the second one. But if you see if you use the image and then just put this image as the face.
But what was I gonna say? Deploy it on what? Pump.
On pump.
The date mark
Yeah.
on the
I mean, you
bracelet
can just be like the other
shows
coins
that
are
it
like
was made
20
in the
mil right
first
now.
quarter of 1971.
And then
award in a movie
and then you can just be like, this is it's one of the biggest coins,
$150,000.
one of the biggest Pokemon ones.
Your
I
watch
don't
is
know,
more
just the
special.
idea, innit? Cool work.
It says oyster on it.
Yes.
They did that for
It's all
an
dependent on
extremely
how this
short period
Pikachu
of
narrative
time.
goes, isn't it?
We refer to that as a Mark
Yeah,
II
yeah.
dial. And this particular model, being marked oyster, is extremely, extremely rare. A watch like this at auction is worth about $400,000.
Phase is getting emotional.
You okay?
68K.
Don't fall. I'm not done yet. I said a watch like yours because of the condition of it. Basically, it's a new old stock watch, no wear on it, the original foil sticker on the back of it, and the fact that we have all this complete documentation
Wow, well
here
done.
also. Maybe
Millions.
one of the very few in the whole world that still was never worn. Your watch at auction today, $500,000 to $700,000. No, I'm very serious. Oh, it's an absolute fabulous find. It's one of the rarest Paul Newman models, and in this condition, I don't think there's a better one in the world. Can't thank you enough for bringing me one of the greatest watches to ever see on Antiques Roadshow, and thank you very much for your service.
Unbelievable.
You can't wear it though.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't wear it though.
was made a problem.
Ever trying to tell us something and we don't know how to hear it anymore?
No.
You think the wind is
actually work, guys. This is how you can take 5 cents of aluminum foil, put it over your Wi-Fi router, and significantly decrease the RF EMF coming off that thing in your house. This is a RF EMF meter just standing.
Oh, yo, did you have an order limit set for that gym? A buy
Gym?
order.
Which
you just
gym?
bought now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh look, it's so good, bro. They're rugs, but look at that.
Literally bounce right after, to be honest.
You see what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, literally bounce.
FaZe is ripping, by the way. My first TP on FaZe, 95, but you can go ahead and TP a little bit right now if you want.
I'm just making the comment for it now, bro.
Yeah? Did you manage to make an image? Because you have to use the other coin's image and then just use that one as the face.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, as in, you see, like, the big coin. I'm sorry, I'll message you 1 second.
Yeah, I'll show you the image that I'm gonna use. 1 sec.
Does that make sense?
You see what I sent you?
Okay.
I'm just making a banner.
No, but you know this image, bro. This is what I'm talking about. Look, so look, you see, this is the narrative now. Like, desktop. You know this image. This is the coin that's running right now.
Dev Sword on Jin.
That's the only issue sometimes with fucking limit orders, isn't it? On like small market caps.
It's fine. I didn't lose any money.
Oh, I get you.
That's
I get
fine.
you.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I was thinking basically that you see that it's at
Well,
20
what I'll
mil,
do
right?
is I'll tie that into the thesis post that I write, kind of thing.
Instead of using the image.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you see Blackwell, yeah? Blackwell went to like $500,000, went to like 500K.
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
And then you could call him this. So like you see his name is, you could call it like that could be the ticker and the name could be this.
Let me try and get a good banner. 1 sec.
But I feel like either way, it can work either way.
Yeah.
Someone said Krill. Oh,
wasn't that
wow.
debated
Yes,
to white whale?
Krill. Holy fuck. Krill also bouncing off the 886. GG's if you caught that. G fucking G's. I did not expect Krill to come back down. Wow. So 2x. 2x from the 886. Wow. Hopefully that's the bottom for you guys. I was not expecting that. I didn't even say a limit order. There's 100k now. There's your 2x, bro. There's your 2x, bro. Talk to me nicely. Come on. Brody asked for a 2x in the chat. Click that. Come on. First 2x in the stream. Subscribe to the channel. You already know. Let's fucking go. How am I using a FIB? I'll explain in a moment. I'm going to get some food. I'm a little bit hungry. Alright, so we have some fresh fruit. First TP just hit. Very nice. You can go ahead and take profits there if you want to. First 2x. Look, he's right there in the chat. Come on. Let's go. No, I'm extremely happy, man. I'm happy we have a strategy, finally. That is not just narrative and whatever. We need to set our next TPs. We're above the 50 line now. This is gonna get choppy. Personally, you can go ahead and just TP. Obviously, I'm gonna hold it out a little bit longer.
Wait, I didn't know Lek had motion like that, you know? That's actually crazy.
What do you mean?
Yeah, bro, he's like got motion. He's joined the comp, made like a good thesis post, and like fully revived that and selling from like 120k to like 230k.
Wow.
Yeah, I was just reading his post. He just goes
It's
to
a good
Finbar, you
thesis,
got
guys.
one last job. Yeah.
But Finn don't give a fuck, bro. think Finn cares? You know Finny, bro, he's a smart guy. You know what he'll do? He's probably the one that's fucking bundled this, yeah? He's gonna come join it, interact with it, and then the chart's gonna nuke. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's what he always does.
He always
Literally,
does that, yeah.
bro. You know how badly he done me with water? Oh my god. I'll never forget.
Yeah. I got
I'll
cooked on
never
that
forget, bro.
water.
I'm there with my fucking stupid profit, yeah? And I keep on buying more, waiting for him to fucking mention something on the stream. And the fucking... Must have been the fucking Bags team to nuke the chart, bro. Nigga started one clip and 100 grand out the chart.
Bro, it was him, bro. It was Challeng while I was on the call. Remember, we were looking at the chart.
Bro, that day was so dark, you know. That day was so dark. But I don't think people understand, like, it's gonna cost way too much to buy this fucking Pikachu.
I'm deploying it now, yeah?
You launching it now?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
That's made the post.
Alright.
What's it called?
Waylord. Let me just go dev. Yeah, I sold the dev.
Nice. Yeah.
It says warning, fake pump fund token. What does that mean? Oh, it's gone now.
Doesn't say that for me. Did you just clip out?
No, I sold the dev. I sold the dev.
Am I in the right coin, bro? The one at fucking 4K?
Let me look at the chart. I'm not even on the chart, one sec. Yeah, it's at 5K, Waylord.
Cool. I'm in. Let's try to get a bit of motion. Are you posted CA?
Yeah, I posted CA.
Did you mean to attach the link to Google?
Yeah, because obviously, you see, like, it basically tells you what the Pokemon is, kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
It's not really getting motion, though.
Holy fuck. Yeah, that's me done for me.
Online, that was a great pitch. $100
Wow, my
loss.
pocket for yeah.
Did you bundle it, though?
I bought like 3 wallets.
BTB's getting motion, man.
BTB, what's that?
That Pikachu thing on Bugs.
Oh,
yeah. It's PvP, didn't it? It's 2 of them, isn't it? The bottom's in on 6-7.
yeah.
Accumulate now.
I think it could go to 11 mil, you know. How am I using the FIB?
Yeah.
Low to high. Sorry, Richard, I'm getting some football noise or something. Yo, Richards.
One Binance listing in it, bro. You'll be sending like eagles.
Exactly. Yo, I'm getting some football noise.
Alright.
So I'm running the FIB from the absolute low to the all-time high, whatever is the highest price. And then if it's a revival like this, you see this one, I was a little bit late. I didn't see the 886. right? I look at the volume. The volume was increasing, hold count increasing. Got my entry just above the 786. And we pushed to 0.5. 0.5, like I said, fair value, that's resistance, equilibrium. 2x trade.
My token's officially on Pump Fund. Stop saying 6-7. Link in the description. My token's officially on Pump. Gonna do for me. I know you're coming to my house. I must. My token's officially on Pump Fund. Stop saying 6-7.
No, for all that for 100k topper. Came to the 886 as
Oh
well.
my god, buy the Pikachu's actually sending. Fuck.
Yeah, this nigga's fucking tweets got aura, bro. I didn't realize.
Yeah, bro, I'm seeing Zinx blast it. Literally blasted. Yeah, he blasted at 4k. I should have held. Actually sold. Got a little 2x. I'm thinking, yeah, in and out.
100%.
Oh my god, there's a new series of Peaky Blinders. Wow.
Whatever happened to Tommy Shelby?
Wow. Woo!
The famous gypsy gangster. I'm not that man anymore.
Tommy,
Wow.
you've got to come back.
The Peaky Boys. Beppe. I'm almost at stop loss. You know what happened to Yoshi?
Oh, Bonk's brother.
Ah.
Apparently Bonk's brother died.
Can't lie, chat.
Is
This
there not like
one's
an OG Yoshi?
Maybe, you know. But there's one at
Sure.
47k.
Wait,
I've got this
OG
dead
one?
blacklisted.
I'm just gonna have to bid this.
It's going though.
I'm just gonna have to bid Yoshi. This is Bonk's brother. Is it officially Bonk's brother?
Well, it's posted by the bonk woman Wabui on IG.
Yeah, but why does it say on the IG? Wait, is Wabui the name of the dog? I think Wabui is the name of the dog.
I'm not even sure, bro.
Oh yeah, I found on Wabui from 165 days ago. When you go on the IG, it says the name's Wabui. Why are people buying Yoshi?
Why are we doing this? I'm not even playing this game. I'm not even playing. Just stick to my fucking strategy. Fuck this coin.
Yeah, I'm not even sure, you know, bro, because there's literally no description on the Instagram either. This is Wabui.
I don't know, honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But apparently it's Bonk's brother, that's all I know.
Yeah. There was a Wabui from, how long ago is this? Oh, don't cock me. So there might be a fake article, isn't it?
Well, I can't lie, if
There's a
you're putting me
Wabui that
out,
went to like 200k.
I'm gonna send you an invoice, bro.
Once I send you invoice, bro. Coin's
Boy,
fucking same entry, bro.
it
Got a
says
better entry now.
Yosho. It's called Yosho, but it says it in the Instagram. It says it in the post, bro.
The name must be Yoshi though, for them to like make the coin.
It says it in the post. It says it in the IG post. Read the IG post.
Oh, when you translate it?
Yeah. It says my two Yosho family.
I've announced to make Yosho
About his
passed away.
illness.
I went to a tumor was discovered about a month ago.
Oh, make sure you buy it.
One sec, bro. I'm fucking trying to figure out whether Yosho.
Oh, buy the Yoshi. You've been on new page too long, bro. New page too long. That's the name. It says it in the tweet.
Yosho, bro. It says on Google Yosho is an expression.
Bro, you're digging too much into it, bro. It says it in the comments.
Oh no,
Yosho.
you know what? It does. It is Yosho. Cool. I'm in.
Been on new page too long, bro.
Just small ape it, bro. Research later, bro.
Chat, he's got new pairs itis. This is what happens when you trade new pairs too long. Start digging too much. Start googling PvP, OG. But you have to, because if you don't do that, you're gonna get rugged.
You have to, bro. End of the day, if it's gonna run, bro, I don't mind if you got 50k, 100k entry, bro. It'll run regardless.
Exactly.
Same shit. If you ain't got a 10k entry, bro, I don't mind. Where you buy it?
I think it's gonna run once Dex gets
boys.
paid and shit.
I don't think
I got 54k. Entry is a bit late, but it's all good.
See that little delayed entry, bro? Got me a 40k, 48k entry.
Damn.
Who it? I just blasted it out.
So for this one, bro, you can use 618 for something like this. You can use 0.5 or 618. This one's more of. I'm getting a background noise, which is. 1 sec, 2 sec. So basically, chat, because this is mega viral, this is Bonk's brother. I just buy it. Like, this will come down to 886 eventually, but the 886 probably going to be my entry, 44k. Because I just have a feeling it's going to go to 200k. So for example, if it goes to 200k, let's say, you can see right here that 786 will be my entry. So if but ideally these don't really matter. Like if you're just trying to build a port, don't even stress, bro. Just wait. Like, how many runners have I let go to 200-300K first? It's running on B&B. Great. I don't see it. Oh, yeah? I mean, it's more of a bunk narrative, no? I could be wrong.
Tu peux importer ta clé de privée, hein. Ah non, mais il faut trader sur la plateforme, là. Évidemment. Bonjour KRYPTOKING. Merry Christmas. Quand t'as un petit portfolio, quand PK, tu peux laisser les fils très bas. What do you mean, KRYPTOKING? On what? Oh, I get it. I guess so, yeah. Les rewards Baki, en gros, quand tu vas passer un trade, tu vois, par exemple, si j'achète 3 sols sur un coin et que je revends 3 sols, tu vois, je vais avoir fait du volume à 6 sols en tout. Donc sur ce volume de 6 sols, tu payes 1% à Pump Fun et 1% à la plateforme où tu trades, que ce soit Axiom, Terminal ou GMGN.
Alright, so here's where you can get your
Que tu
entry.
payes à Terminal, tu vas récupérer 35% de ces 1%. Et donc si tu fais ça à chaque trade, en fait à la fin de la journée, tu récupères plein de Solana. Let's go, KRYPTOKING. Come in DMs for that. Come in DMs on Discord. Or Twitter, as you want.
Let me ask Alex. I'm not liking
Hey,
this
Richard,
code.
someone redeployed Waylord, you know? They called it the Float Well Pokemon. It's at 15k.
Bro, I knew it was a good narrative, you know?
Yeah, they done a different name, Float Well Pokemon. With the actual Pokemon card.
Here's your entry.
Could go. It could go.
There's your entry. There's your entry. 786
Yeah, it's not bad,
tapped.
it's not bad.
DC 1786, DC 2886, stop loss 25% below. 0.1 if you need. 2% risk. What's my P now? I'm down 48 bucks. I'm up 150 on phase right now. And I'm up 20 bucks on AV. Surge, I might break even. SRC, I might break even. Neuros, I'm somehow down $100, but I have a good feeling about Neuros. I still have a stop loss down there. Yoshi, I FOMO'd in. Lesson learned. I just didn't see it coming back down to 27k, but it did. I put my stop loss below. I expected more motion on that. Bronx brother. Chinese era is about to bond. I like Chinese era. Well, I'm not going to bridge over. We have insane motion on phase. Who would have thought phase would be our saving grace? Yo, did you go Kanakaf?
FOMO, let me mute myself one sec, bro.
Oh, FOMO. Friday. Ah, Friday night
FOMO,
football.
bro.
Friday football, innit?
Yeah, bro. Friday chill ones.
Did you go Jumma today?
Yeah. Friday prayers have been.
MashaAllah.
Friday prayer, MashaAllah, okay.
Don't you think it's mad just how famous John Cena is?
Oh. He's fucking huge, bro.
Alright, so lesson of the stream learned. Stick to the Fibonacci. I FOMO'd in. Paid the price. Fell for the whatever narrative in the volume. BTB looks good. Add this to my fib list. That's why we've got to stick to the strategy there, chat. But we put our stop loss just below the set, just below the AA6. Hopefully we bounce. Get bailed out on this one. Pika is chilling. Pika's good. We just missed our first TP for Pika, which would have put us in a nice profit. We only lost like 20 bucks. Stop loss is fairly tight on this one though. Again, there's not been like crazy volume and stuff like that. But over the course of 100 trades, I'm confident that this pays off. Phase. I'm going to cut phase here. I don't want to have more than 5 positions open. This 5 positions thing might become a problem for us in the long run. But $225, we'll take it, right? But the 5 positions thing may become a problem for us. If you want to find the rules of the challenge, you'll find it link in the description, top link. Go ahead and join the trenches. I gave away this whole strategy for you to use and follow. I'll also be updating it as we go along, as I get to new things. Chinese era, 100k. I don't even have. Do I have any BNB? I need rewards. Do I have rewards? Oh my gosh. Okay, we have BNB. Okay, let's try catch it. How do you know if it's dying on the chart? Volume and hold account. If volume starts dropping, hold account starts dropping, then it's probably dying off. Sometimes you can catch a cheeky little bounce, but normally it's cooked. You do want some type of volume. Ugh. Chinese area is looking so good. So for the BNB tokens, we're going to be looking at the 618 level. You'll find that in the swipe files for BNB. If you'll notice, BNB swipe files normally 618, wherever it may go. Sometimes you get lucky with 786. I haven't studied too many charts. I was looking at them today. A lot of them it's 618 predominantly. Sometimes 786. So what I'm going to do is, yes, Yoshi's coming back. For Chinese era, what I'll be doing is, if I get rid of this, let's keep moving with it. What I'll be doing is I'll be looking for a 618 for my, oh, we're getting there. For my first DCA, and then I'll be DCAing down to the 786. Like this. This is riskier, but consider that BNB market caps just go a lot higher. I think it should be okay, but this is one which I'm not sure of. You know, when you're developing strategies, you have to try different things, but you also have to limit the variables, which is the reason why I'm still using FIB levels. All I've done is I've added another FIB level. I wouldn't do that on Solana, because Solana, obviously, tokens don't seem to, as you can see, they don't seem to mess with the 618. They'll come down here. This narrative could be done. I don't know. Let's see. I think people are just waiting for community XCOM. Hopefully we get that. Yoshi. Low key on this Yoshi, I was expecting it to be a crazy winner. Very surprised.
Bro, I genuinely still don't think the name's Yoshi, bro. I think Yoshi's a saying. Like it's like a way of saying something. I think the name is still that we're going. That's why I fucking didn't even end up blasting it. Well, I don't know. I feel like narrative shit anyways. I don't think anyone cares.
Yeah, okay. Chinese era is looking good. We got our first entry on Chinese era.
People are blasting BTP, you know. I just saw Shug 820 soul into it.
BTP.
I know.
Did we get a fill? No, don't tell me we didn't get a fill.
But you know what the thing is, Coop? From here, yeah, I wouldn't buy back into the car here, man. I feel like it's not worth it.
Yeah.
20k was worth the risk getting smoked.
Yeah,
the risk rewards there.
It's a bit of a sticky one.
No, you can put back your fucking initials back inside it.
What?
Even now, I didn't want to put my initials back in it. I'd rather just wait. Let everyone fucking let it fully die down. Come back to fucking 50k.
Yeah.
Might give it another go. How's that other fucking Wailord thing doing? Did it end up running?
I took it off. I can't even see it anymore, you know. Let me see if it's on my filters. I can see it. Yeah,
Who's this Jimmy?
It's probably below 50k.
Not living on the personal time.
Big man, black, big.
In the world that only costs 63 euros. They have the world's largest cheese selection, unlimited lobster, all you can eat flaming pressed duck, and a dessert selection, even.
He really does point.
Bro, robots are moving like that. So Chinese, I actually had the wrong wallet connected. I should have an entry at 83. Instead, we are up here, which is not where we want to be. We don't want to be getting entries above fair value, but is what it is. Ideally, chat, you want to get entry here at 59 or 35, which is where we have our DCAs anyway. So we could end up okay for this. So finally, people are actually tweeting about Yoshi. Oh no. Yoshi might be a fade as well. People are actually tweeting about it now. I'm seeing it on my feed. Oh, we have a new... Is that a protein structure? It is. Look at this Mayhem coin. 4 minutes old, 14k.
14 minutes old?
4 minutes old.
4 minutes old. Two.
Yeah, it's a protein structure, I think.
Oh, it's not a protein structure.
It is.
So. I don't know.
It's a structure of dopamine. Oi, that's bad boy. That is fucking bad boy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
See how it goes. The dev's bonded his last coin. What did he deploy last time? He bonded. What's he the dev of? 1 day old. SWNG.
Oi, this is bad boy. I'm not gonna lie. I like this.
Bro, fucking new creation ads actually work, you know. Imagine I got this coin from 5k to fucking 12k, this Labui.
Well, I beg you run ads on dopamine.
On dopamine? I'll do it for you, but I can't bid fucking Mayhem right now. I'll pussy, I'll talk too much on my dough. Waste man.
Well, it's at 20k now.
Good entry, man. Oh no, people are clipping Beppe.
My FIB settings. Yeah, I'm about to hit stop loss. My FIB settings are here. These are my FIB settings. You can screenshot and copy. Bro, you can't fade dopamine, bro. Don't fade it, bro.
Can't lie, fuck Mayhem the Jew, bro. Motherfucker. I'll put a 0.5 in it.
Your TA gets deleted on GMGN. Mine doesn't. I don't get that. I'm not sure. How are you doing this full time? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. It beats drilling holes in floors. Remember when I used to do that? That was long. Wow, Beppe. Almost at. We should really DCA, right? I set our order on Beppe at 500k, just above the 886. I mean, it's at 500k. That's so nice. We haven't had many of these. It did exactly that, over a mil. Yeah, I like Beppe. Woo! Let's go! Yes, sir. We have 1 year of live streaming history, which is crazy. Why is D2 running? It's the structure of dopamine. It's perfect for mayhem. And you know what's crazy is? I know I'm a nerd. I've been looking at protein structures recently because I've seen that AI solved it. So when I seen that, I knew it was a protein structure. It's migrated.
Yeah, they migrate lower. They migrate at 30k. That's crazy.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
We'll let everyone see it on migration, and then we'll take our initials. Boom, initials out.
Bro, why is all Chinese KOLs in this?
I know they like dopamine, bro. What's the dev's tokens? Dev's best token went to 5 mil. Woo swing. I don't know why it says 5 mil. But we got initials out anyway, happy.
Have you guys seen the straw hat?
Yeah, I've seen that. Is it running now?
Yeah, it's running, bro.
What's the law behind it?
One Piece.
So that One Piece, that anime creation symbol. So this is like the hat that the One Piece guy wears or something like that.
Oh. See this crazy, no, trying to close and put straw behind it.
Okay, we've been filled on Beppe.
To be honest, I seen something like this from the other day. But yeah, there's one called Mindset. It's like similar law behind it. I might do well. You know what? I'll bid a tiny bit.
D2 tapped the 786 GG if you got entry. Very close. That's why I always put a little, like 10% higher. Someone said ruthless structures and straw hat. I really think Yoshi's going to do well, chat. But I didn't have the best entry on it. I FOMO'd. I should be in Yoshi right now. This is... Yeah. Not my proudest moment. Let's go D2. Guys, you guys remember D12? You ready? These chicks don't even know the name of my band. But they all on me because they want to hold hands.
Oh, you're tired. Latouche just put the top in, by the way.
Nah, man. He's going to send it now. These chicks don't even know the name of my band. I don't even... Bro, you know the funny thing is? I don't even track the wallets. Notice today, chat, I haven't tracked no wallets. Just playing my strategy. We see what happens. Initials are already out.
I told you put the top in.
For now.
This nigga Latouche puts the top in every coin, bro. Guy comes, buys them, and just sells them straight away.
We'll see, we'll see. Jump in. Can't fight mayhem, bro. It's an AMM. Don't even know the name of my band. But they all on me because they want to hold hands.
Oh, wow. Nomi's flying.
Yeah, I'm waiting for... I'm waiting for a dip on Nomi. It's very good. I like the narrative.
Yeah, Nomi sending. Wow, I faded this at 20k, bro.
This is insane.
You see this at 23, and then I think Loopy bought it and then just candid it to 44 straight away. Yeah, it was him.
Yeah.
He literally took my entry.
Yo,
What's a
D2
beta
goes,
to a
bro.
normie?
D2 goes to a milli. Come
Like, what
on.
else could you do? What's a beta to a normie?
Whoosh. A normie?
Yeah, like what's a beta to a normie? Yeah, maybe something like that.
A
could run.
normie, and then a fucking
A trader.
I don't know, trader, KOL.
Maybe find like the first trader type of meme, like I don't know, similar to that, like 2018 era.
Yeah. Find something like that. This is must stop Murad.
My band, my band, my band, my band. What about D2? So obviously Mayhem is about dopamine. And this is a dopamine chart. I just think that's crazy because I'm looking at protein structures and we see protein structure, so I have to buy it. You know? I do think we have to put some kind of stop loss in, right? Because I know that they do stop you from selling. So where do we go? We go 8K. Let's do 9. Okay, surge is finally surging. SRC is okay.
I want to tell you this story, man, because I was in Abu Dhabi, and I remember I was in Abu Dhabi, and that was the first time I literally had a chance to meet your dad. Okay. Your dad had asked for a picture with me.
With you?
Yeah, with me. And I had felt honored.
You know you like Ali Muchabbir?
Yeah, yeah. And he had told me that. And I had a really good conversation with him. We had breakfast together. And this is just a present, man, you know, because I know you're Go ahead, brother. Open.
Maybe you open.
No, you.
No, you open.
Yeah, okay.
You open.
Go, man. This is something that you had posted. And I thought it was super cool, man, for you and your dad, man. You know, to make sure of,
Thank you.
Even that one time you made me wrestle Zubira.
Yeah.
I felt like your dad was. I can only imagine what he did to you.
You remember? You don't want to wrestle, and Zubair don't want to wrestle, and I make you and him. Hey, let's wrestle. You remember? Thank you.
This is video. Let me grab the camera now. Hold on a second.
That's beautiful.
Day. On the day he feels
So Mayhem tokens are automatically market made by Pumfon. You can see right here, basically the entire liquidity pool is market made. We got our second DCA on Chinese era. We're now reversing nicely. We've got another DCA at 40k as well. We're above 0.5, so I'm going to take 10%. And we're at the 618, so I should take 20, right? I'll set some limit sales for higher.
That's crazy. People actually ran with that lot ball from yesterday. That is insane.
They've actually built tech.
Oh my god. Yo, Taj, there's something crazy about this coin. You see when we was talking about yesterday, so I just bid it yesterday at like fucking 25k, 26k. Ran to 800k. That's insane.
Chinese air is ripping. GG's to everyone who DCA'd the boy. Come on, man. You can't make this shit up. D2's also at the 786 and the 886. Be careful though, because these they can just stop trading the LP.
Yo, Ty, look at D2 chart, yeah? And look who put the top in.
For now. How do I use the FIB to TP? So what I do is above the 0.5, I TP like 20% or 30%. And then 1618, I'll TP another 10. This is where most charts will top out. Naturally, because it's quite high, right? From here to here is what? 600%.
Towards the moon, it doesn't stop halfway up. It doesn't take a break. It doesn't decide.
Ilya. Yeah, that song.
Why did I buy Bepe? Because it's at the 886. As you can see, I bought here, sold here, bought here. And then what I need to do is I need to put another limit sell up here if we get there. If we don't, I have a stop loss just below. Yeah, phase will send, bro, because it's viral. Phase, I sold phase too early. Well, phase will send. The 5 position thing is probably going to be tough for us. I might adapt that later, but we'll review it at the end of the 3 days.
Uppercut rips to the body. What happens? Rips, clips him with that rear uppercut, rips to the body. What happens? He drops down, worried about the body, hands are down, over the top with that right hand, I'm sorry. And then that was just icing on the cake, unnecessary, but he's just doing his job. Let's take a listen to those shots.
Stop!
Wow. Oh, they got Arc Raiders map. I actually like this. I'm not going to blind bid it.
Anyone in that Kinton frog? Kinton the frog?
I'm going to have to. Got a little bit of FOMO. I shouldn't know, right? We shouldn't be getting FOMO. I will wait patiently. I'll add it to my list. You can see Chinese era. We took profit right at the top. Went a little bit higher. Now we're back here. Back at fair value. What was the coin? Kinton. Oh no. I hid it. I thought it was fake. Oh no. We wouldn't have had entry. It didn't come down to 786. Okay. We add this to our list. I don't play Arc Raiders, but I should.
Choose your fighter.
Okay, we're coming up to 11 o'clock. So we're going to close off stream. But let's do a roundup. So let's have a look at the trades that we've taken today. And we will do a roundup of our trades. So we have D2, Yoshi, FaZe, Whale Lord, Jim. Oh, actually, let me clear these up. Okay, so these are the trades we have taken today. First of all, we have Pump 2. Now, Pump 2, as you can see, is at 1 million. I didn't hold this position. So this would be a lack on my part. I do think that this is one which I should have really held, right? Because we can see that we broke the 786 and we ran from 720k to about 1.2 million. Okay, another one is Aikiko. Now this is an interesting one because with Aikiko, I actually sold it early. You can see we went from 30k to 100k. That was a bad on my part. I kind of FOMO'd into it and it just a slow burn to bonding. We did have a second chance again after bonding at 27k, but I didn't see it migrate because I hid it. That was my fault. Then we have Nirvana. Nirvana, we lost 70 bucks. But again, I wouldn't even say it's a strategy fault. I say it's a human error because again, 786 is bounced off the 786, so it's still good. Unipix, we made a great trade. Unipix, we actually made a decent amount of profit. I then closed it again too early, right? So we're starting to see this regularly. This actually went from 100k to 400k. You can see it here. And it bounces from this range again between the 786 and 886. So this should have been one I should have held. Now, hindsight, I should have put my stop loss below here. This is where my stop loss should be. We have a nice run up to above the 0.5, which is where we like to be started taking profits. Okay, running over here. Running just didn't run. So we hit our stop loss of 25%. We lost about $61. That boy, again, one which just didn't play out. Okay. But we managed to at least get $100 out. So this is a good thing about this strategy. Again, we managed to take a little bit of P. Pikachu, Illustrated Pikachu didn't really play out again. Not every coin is going to play out. Clutch did okay. Clutch actually made $100 on Clutch. Again, it just came below where we needed to be. Popo was a pre-migration degen play. You can see I closed that early. I want to be sticking to the strategy. Jim actually rugged, so the dev sold on Jim, but we didn't lose that much, $57. Whale Lord was a pre-migration play. This is actually where the majority of our losses came from. Shouldn't really have brought it, but it was a launch inside the trenches, so I thought, why not? FaZe, we actually made $250 on FaZe over here. I should still be in this position, but I actually decided to close it a little bit early because my P&L was down. Should have done that again. Yoshi, we can see Yoshi didn't play out. And then we also have some active open positions. Now, these are my active open positions. We have Chinese Era, which is building a great chart. We managed to get 2 TPs here for about $80, and we're balancing around this range. If we actually run the FIB on this, it looks great. You can actually see over here, 786 has been tapped, 886 hasn't been tapped yet, but we already have an open position. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'll put my stop loss over here. I'll put below the 886. Limit sell stop loss there. Okay, then we have Bepe. Bepe, somebody was asking in chat, they said, why did I buy Bepe? Well, Bepe, we've actually played this chart pretty well considering where we got our entries. Well, I got entry at the 786, came down to 886, we TP'd as we broke up, which is very nice. Now we're back at the 886, we're holding. Look at the key difference though, the market cap of this is still 400k, so I do think if it bounces, it can go well, because obviously it's still at 400k, so that's good. Pika, we're in OG Pika. Now this one, I should probably close it, but I'll stick to my strat. I'll keep the stop loss in because we've been closing these a little bit too early recently. We managed to get a nice TP here. We missed our second and third TP, which would have put us in profit. Next is Surge. Surge is starting to surge, which is very good, right? You can actually see for Surge, we got in again at the 786 and we're now at 100k. We got in at 70k, so that's very bullish. Okay, and AI Civilization again, also pretty good, holding up. SRC is also starting to reverse now finally from 400k. It's actually having a little pump here. We're going to set some TPs on this while we're offline. So we'll set some TPs around about the fair value, 0.5. One at all-time high as well. Neuros is starting to get towards our stop loss. This was one which we entered before we started running our strategy. We actually entered it quite early here. And then you can actually see that we have gone below the 786. So I actually just put a stop loss below where the low is. This was because I entered this wrong anyway in general. And there are open positions, right? We also still hold 6-7. Now 6-7 just a long-term hold for me. It's not really part of the strategy, but you can see we're actually down 9,000 right now for 6-7. But I have high hopes for it. Funny thing is, it actually bounced off the 886 again, which is about 5.7 mil. So, you know, we're starting to see a common occurrence here. So the two lessons that I have learned from the first episode of this challenge is, number one, okay, sticking to the strategy. Anytime I've gone away from it, moved my stop loss or closed it early, we started to see those tokens reverse. So that's one thing which I'm going to start sticking to. Number two is being patient when tokens are running. So you've seen a few of the times in this episode, I actually started to buy tokens into the run because I got a little bit of FOMO. Now, even after that, they still came down to the 786 level, which is showing me that just being patient and waiting for that opportunity, that buy opportunity to come, is a lot more rewarding for me personally than trying to chase into these charts, right? And the final thing is consistency. Now, currently I've only done 9 trades. I want to do this for over 100 trades. So that would be about 10 days of this because we're doing about 10 trades a day. I want to see how it goes, right? For any of these tokens, again, like I said, the main thing I'll be looking to do when I take profits is looking at a FIB extension. Okay, that's the reason why I have all of these TPs for 6-7 below where the 1618 is. And then entries, obviously, we're looking at the 786 level, for example, for Chinese Era, where we're just currently balancing around that range. So that's it for today, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Turn on your notifications. I'll be live same time tomorrow. I'll be doing again Asian session. which will be around about 2 p.m. my time to 4 p.m. I might start a little bit earlier because the weekend, I'm not going to the gym today. So I might do like 10 a.m. till 3. I'll go sleep. And then again, we'll do American hours around about 6 p.m. till 10 p.m. As well. So that's it for today for me, guys. I'll still be active on my phone. I'll be active inside the trenches. If you want a free cheat sheet for this particular strategy which we're practicing, you can find it. The link is inside the description. It is the top link of this post right here. You join the WAP community. You can either join the paid community. You can join that right now. Or you can actually join the free masterclass right here. You can join the waitlist. Once you join the waitlist, you'll get access to that as well. Now, that's it for me, guys. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you want to stay up to date. And I'll see you guys same time tomorrow. But all in all, I'm very happy with the strategy, and I'm excited to see what comes for the next 2-3 days. We actually have a few open positions as well, so anything can happen with those. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. And I'll see you inside the trenches. Peace.